In our last video, we drove from the Balkans to the south of Spain and then got the ferry and crossed over into Morocco. In this video, it's all about our first impressions of Morocco, navigating who we can trust, facing van issues that nearly sent us home, and seeing what this beautiful country has to offer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. Today's our first day in Morocco, and we are in not good planning from me at all. So we're in a place called Asilah. I'm part of a Van Life Morocco group, which is great, and people say this is a good first stop to go to just to get yourself accustomed. Anyway, met a lovely English fella next to me. He lives in Holland with his missus called Ted, and I've just bought a CD off him, so I can't wait to bang it out tomorrow. I'm guessing it won't be copyrighted too, so we'll try and put some onto the YouTube and shout him out. Cracking bloke. Already been speaking. Tell you what, one thing we have noticed here, the campsite community here is crazy. Like, we've been on a few European campsites here or there, and everyone's just head down. You might bump into someone in the toilet. Here, bloody hell, you stand out your van for 1 minute, you're in a 20-minute conversation. It's brilliant. Good sense of community. So the plan for today is to get ourselves accustomed to the lifestyle. We're going to go into a town, get some SIM cards because we need internet, maybe go and find a little shop here or there, have a wander around, see what the town has to offer us. So come and join us.
Some cheeky bugger. It bit me on the head the other night.
Two new friends.
Bear with the extra friends.
Hi guys, coming through you live from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The sea is throwing out some gnarly waves.
Honestly, the waves are huge.
For two completely amateur surfers, we're a bit intimidated. I can't lie.
I know, yeah, we're a bit like, we're not going to see them waves. But
right.
Anyway.
First impressions of Aelia. Intense.
It's intense, and apparently this isn't even a lot. This isn't, what's the word? This isn't like...
It's like an introductory.
It's an introduction.
Of what's to come.
We were saying we feel completely safe. Everyone's really
very friendly.
Everyone's
intrigued,
even when they come
smiling.
up to you, they try and haggle you things. When you say no, it's okay. They're like, no, thank you. Have a
Enjoy
nice
your
day.
stay.
Yeah.
But
it is
regardless, it's intense. There's just loads going on. That's all there is. There's stalls everywhere. There's people, locals buying and selling.
There's chickens
stuff.
with legs wrapped
There's
up.
chickens. There's hung up meat everywhere. There's
Not
fish stalls. There's crafts. Locals are also doing all their business, so people are in the streets buying things. It's just chaos. It's like Boxing Day sales. It's like everyone's going for it.
Yeah.
And then in between that, you just got like bikes and massive trailers.
So we did go and get a sim, but on the way to the sim, we seen a couple that we met yesterday, an English couple. We ended up speaking to him for ages. And then we remembered that you need your passports. When you go for a sim, you need to take your passport. So we have to go back to the campsite and then go back out. So the SIM card place is actually shut, so we'll wait till it gets open. And now we're just spending the time on the lovely beach, looking at the gnarly waves that we're never going to be able to. Right, we've got our SIM card. I'll explain to you why I went with the people that we did, but we went with Inway. Took a video. And now we're actually going to the Medina.
We're going to the Medina. That was so stressful. Oh my god, honestly.
It was stressful.
The queue, we got there was like 2 people behind us. We left and there was like 30 people behind us. They were all going up to him, shouting at him.
They were
we were like,
sorry. Eyes back in our heads.
Sorry guys.
We're going to the Medina now, so let's see what it's like there. Stunning. Oh, this is nice. Follow me, I'll take you to some artwork. Beautiful. There's Blackpool Tower. So we have looked online. This is like I think it's more of the buildings when you walk around, and it's not as a busy one here, but I get what people say. Come get the culture here. The buildings are gorgeous. If you go down there where we was before, that's where it's all hustly and bustly. It's a nice little intro to Morocco. Only more chaos to come. We've come to a restaurant and we're trying the famous local cuisine, which is tagine. Brad's gone for a chicken one, I've gone for a veggie one, so I'm excited for it. But look at this, 2 big things of bread already, and olives, which we don't like, but I'm excited. Here we are. I want to do a taste test. You got chips for yours, which is bad.
I've got to be honest, I was expecting yours with piece of chicken. That looks like a chicken.
Wow, that's stunning. There's like the sauce in the bottom. You've dunked the bread in. Stunning that. Walking back to the van now. Belly's full of tagine.
Oh,
it was beautiful.
Lovely. First tagine in Morocco, beautiful.
And it was beautiful. So I thought I'd show you what I got. I got one little treat. So I got a little bag, and it was the equivalent to €6. One thing as well that when we spoke to some people, they said that they don't do any laundry here. So like you don't really have like the self-service laundry, and I've got no socks left, and some of my clothes need doing, and we've got some towels that we need doing as well. So we'll let you know how we go with that.
Tell you what, that's some good craftsmanship. That £5 it costs, €6. Oh, they've actually left something in it too.
Good morning. We're having a driving day today. The next place we want to go to is like 5 hours away, so we probably won't do it all today. We won't, because we actually want to enjoy ourselves.
We have skipped out Rabat, which seems to be a very, very popular city. If not, I think it can be the capital. We're trying to fit about 2 months worth of travelling in about 5 or 6 weeks, so we're going to have to leave a few things out. And apparently, from what I can gather, everything seems to be on the south side, and then we're getting deserts, mountains, surfing, bloody everything you could ask for.
Honestly, it's crazy. It's like we're driving down a highway.
Highway?
In America.
Life is a highway.
We're driving down like a dual carriageway on motorways, and it just feels like home. It's everywhere. There's like proper like green hills and stuff. But then randomly, it just remind you that you're in Africa, and there'll be like, it just literally looks like Africa. We see like African trees and stuff. It's like trees that just proper think of Africa. It's crazy. Like 1 minute you think, oh, it's just normal, and the next minute you're like, oh no, we are in Africa.
Right, I've been dying to play this, but I thought we'll listen to it together as a whole team. Sorry about the glasses too, I know they're really bad. I look like a right nonce, but we're going to go get some Rayberries or something.
Rayberries, don't spit it out.
Ted's Road Show. Now this is the geezer that I bought the CD from. Shout out, his name's actually not Ted, his name's Fred. I think it's Fred Ted. Without further ado, CDs are still a thing. We'll have to get out our original guy Tom's who we bought the van off, which is quite good CD actually. And it makes sense too because we're going southbound.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is the.
Oh my god, I actually can't wait to listen to this geezer. He said that it's country folk. And these are originals, I think, the first few.
What? I feel like we're road tripping to this. Fantastic. I did a great stint today. How long was it? Like 4 hours?
About 5. The roads are a bit manic, but not too bad. It was on toll roads, I mean.
On the toll roads, it's like really, really good. We've come to a campsite and we've literally just ran over and just making the end of sunset. So it's right on the beach, the campsite. So you just walk over, sand dune, and then you've just got the view of the sea and on a beach. It's unreal. Burgers for tea.
Burgers for tea.
It's burger night.
It's burger night. Got on moped. I'm gonna have to go to a Moroccan barber. Why did?
Forgot to tell you yesterday why we went with this SIM card and not the one that other ones people go with. There's
two main SIM cards in Morocco: Moroccan Telecom and Inwi. There's Orange too. These two are the main ones. Moroccan Telecom apparently is the strongest, fastest, and has the widest coverage. So when we're going to places where we're going to go right down south in the desert, apparently Moroccan Telecom is the one. However, they don't do unlimited data. They charge you by the 10 gigabytes. And I think it was like a tenner, 10 euros for about 15 gigabytes. Me and Beth smash. We bought a eSIM for the first day. We smashed through 2 gigabytes in about 3 hours because we stream YouTube and Netflix, so it just rinses it. So we went with Inwi because for an unlimited SIM it cost us 25 euros per month unlimited. And it's been bang on so far. We are still on the coast and it's just started to go a bit slow, but it might just be this one particular spot.
Yeah, we just as we got here we thought maybe we should have got one of the other SIM cards and the other person had one of the others.
Yeah.
And then they just hotspot it until it needs it, but obviously that would make sense and we don't make sense, so. It's so windy outside. It's ridiculous. We came to a bit where apparently you can see flamingos and I think it was pelicans and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite a lot of.
Loads of bird life, but unfortunately there's not that much today. But apparently it's like a little salt river bit, so it just comes off the sea and then it's quite calm on this bit. What's it called, love?
I think the French way of it is El or Alida plague. Yeah, that's what beach means in French. Plaque.
But yeah, unfortunately, it's not that much today, but there's people out trying to surf and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, it's gnarly, bro. This is only right near our campsite, so we thought we'll stop off here, then head into the town and get some bits and bobs done. One thing we have noticed, we spoke to a lovely Scottish couple then, and we spoke to a few lovely people. Everyone seems to be living very slow here.
Yeah, everyone's very slow.
From what we can gather, there's a lot of retirees, and they'll just kind of bounce from campsite to campsite, and they'll just relax on the campsite. Like everyone's out reading the books and chilling, and I think they'll go into somewhere and then. So it seems like a really relaxed
place.
Very
slow life here.
Yeah, well, even for reference, we've got to this spot in 2 days. They got here.
They got to Morocco.
They got to Morocco about 2.5 weeks ago. So they've been going slow, which is good. They're out reading the books and enjoying the sun. So we're looking forward to maybe getting to a bit more of the juicier section and then maybe slowing down a little bit, do a bit of surfing.
Right, we're going into Safi, which is like another. I always get the name wrong. Is it Medina?
We're into Medina.
A Medina. I'm gonna get a few bits. Everything here is like knockoff Gucci, knockoff. Hi. Oh, look at stars.
He's a chubster, him.
Her.
Her.
Proper chubster. You got
Hey.
a deal there, mate.
Look at the hands too, they're amazing. They get robbed now. How far? I was only on the corner. Is it in there? Oh, look. Oh, God,
In here.
Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, Beth. Let's stay here. Where's it? Beth, stop. My friend, where is it? Oh, it's all right.
It's fabric in here, my friend. Come, all the tourists and all them upstairs.
Oh, okay.
We'll come and explore. We'll come back. Yeah, Beth. Oh yeah. My friend. Too far. Yeah, we'll be careful.
That's the clay.
Ah, okay. That's the clay.
Put it in water 2 days, will come soft.
Wait. What? Yeah.
After broke for me,
It's all right, honestly. We're just looking. Right, come on, let's go back. Thank you, it's okay, don't worry, we're okay. It's alright, we're just having a look around first.
Go with
No, we're fine,
family,
we're
I will
okay.
show you.
We're okay, I appreciate it though. So come. This is very difficult here because you don't know who to trust. We walk in there, some guy's trying to guide us to the right place, said, no, we're okay. He goes, I'm not a guy.
Right at the start, someone
Right at
tried
the
to
start.
guide
I just live
us.
here.
He's like, where are you from? I want to show you something.
And then this guy says, oh, come and see, I'll show you how it's made. And we
And he
said,
said it's literally around the corner.
we said it's
He's
all right.
literally
He said, he pointed and said, it's up there. He ended up walking us up.
But it's hard because they are being really nice to you. And
Listen, I always go from the, I'm too cynical of a person, but I always go for the feel. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And also, you can see other groups of people getting led there and being a bit naive. So I turned around to him and said, no thanks, we'll look ourselves. He goes, I am the artist corporation. I'm not here to sell you anything. He's there shouting at me. So I just turned around to him and said, why are you mad at me? Why are you having a go at me? Like, I've just said to you, I don't want to follow you. So why are you now sulking at me? I said, if it's free, why are you sulking at me?
it's hard for me because I am a yes person. I will just say yes to anything. So if I was here on my own, oh, there's a guy coming, come on.
Shall we go back to the main square? We're walking the wrong way. I'm well too hard-faced for all this, mate. We would love to, we just don't have the. We're just stopping. No, we can't. We can't.
I'm sorry.
We have no money on us. We're just walking through. Thank you. I just got the end of that on film because I knew where it was going. We've had a 15-minute conversation. The problem we're finding, we're not town people and we hate crowds, and this is f***ing horrific.
Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. I've never been so overwhelmed in my life.
I've just had a 15-minute conversation about how a guy. Oh, they just pick a right. I've already sussed out. I've been here for 10 minutes. They pick a random city in England and say they was a fisherman, or they worked in Portsmouth for a year, or they've been to England. They say Steven Gerrard or one footballer from your favourite team. They say that people don't try and sell you stuff here. People just want to be friendly to you, and then they proceed to try and rip you off. I just said to him then, "Thank you, we're going." Then he said, "Listen, we don't do business here like that. We're here to welcome tourists. Let's go and drink some tea together." And then on his last resort, he then turned to us and went, "I need money for my kids. You need to give me money for milk. You need to give me money for bread."
Go and buy me bread now.
Listen, I understand that I'm sympathetic with people here who, might be struggling, but we're not cash objects. We've already bought like bits and pieces. We're using the shops, we're paying for the campsites.
Yeah, we literally are supporting locals.
We're having the
buying
fuel.
things from here.
We're just not giving people on the streets money for nothing. Finding it very difficult, must admit. But we're learning the same as everyone else who's been here is learning. We've read and listened to people give you warnings about not following people into alleyways. Don't follow people into places It'll set your stall out early if someone's talking to you. It's not out of kindness.
Oh, honestly, I find it so hard. Like, I am a yes person. I will just say yes and follow anyone to anything because I hate saying.
And she's also got a lovely heart. So if somebody comes and says, welcome to Morocco, we're so happy to have you here.
But the kids need food.
Beth genuinely needs that. Beth genuinely will think, that's so nice of them to come and welcome us to Morocco. It's so heart friendly. And I genuinely think people do mean that, but not in Medinas. When you speak to people on the campsite, you speak to people on the road, when you speak to people on the beach, they are very happy to have you in, they are very welcoming. But in these Medinas, they're after your money, so. There you go, it's literally driving next to the horse. Whose horse is that? Oh, there we go, big cut up. Traffic jam. Now someone's pissed off because we're in a horse jam. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, big change of plans. So we left you a bit grumpy in Safi because we were getting hounded. Rightly so, they were mithering us. But we realised quite quick that we were very tired because we drove from Bosnia, which is in the Balkans, to south of Spain.
And also middle of basically Morocco.
So yeah, we realised...
Like 40 hours of driving.
Yeah.
Plus we did 4 cities in the middle as well.
We realised that we're a bit burnt out, so we didn't want to give it... We wanted to give it more of a fair chance than just being short-tempered. So our plan was to drive straight to the place we wanted to visit a lot, which is called Tagazu, which is a surfing village, which looks gnarly. But in true traveller fashion, we've actually found ourselves at a VW garage.
We're just stood on the side of the road right now trying to get some sun because it's freezing.
Our toaster's not been playing ball. She runs like a trooper, but we've just gone a little bit over our service interval. I don't think it's related, but the van's burning too much oil, basically. So we drove about 400, 500 kilometres and it was burning through all the oil very quick. So we were running old oil, so we've gone to him and just getting him to diagnose it because there's so many things it could be.
Yeah, when we was in Bosnia, we went and got a new bottle of oil and it was so cheap that Rai actually ran I actually ran in and got a second one, and he was like, "That'll do us when we're at home. I will only go through one of them," and then we've literally gone through both of them.
Yeah.
So
To be fair, we've been doing some crazy
yeah.
miles.
So at the VW guys now, 6 hours wait for them to service it, and there's literally
Not to service it, to diagnose it.
to diagnose it, and we're literally in the middle of nowhere. We've just been in a petrol station for some breakfast.
Yeah. And as you all know, you're probably thinking, why go to a main dealer? Because
We said that we will take it to VW to get diagnosed, and then we'll see what the issue are. We might go to a different garage after, but little Rise Ed was falling off of it. Stress all these things, don't you? So.
Yeah.
But hey, we went on Monday to VW, and it was only open on Wednesday, so we had 2 days in what I called paradise, a paradise campsite.
Beautiful.
It was lovely. So
swimming pool,
but the swimming pool was
bars.
freezing.
It was just slice of paradise.
It was nice, but then we was up early again this morning, so we're knackered again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll let you know what happens.
We'll let you know how we get on.
Hopefully try and get back on the road, otherwise we'll have to turn the boat around and head home. So, see how we go.
Right, good morning. It's actually the next day. I'm really sorry we forgot to film yesterday because it was just an emotional roller coaster. We was in the VW garage from 8 in the morning till 5:30 in the evening, all day. Oh, it was a nightmare.
Do you know what they did? They inspected it and give it a service in 10 odd hours, however long it was.
And then here's where it reverses, because it came back and it said it needs a turbo refitting.
Basically, technical terms, we're losing a lot of oil and the oil seal is leaking into the turbo just due to wear and tear. I actually searched the lifespan of a turbo on our van, and it's between 100 and 150,000 miles, and we're at 135,000, so it's probably bang on in the right time for it to start wearing.
They told us that they don't have a part. No other VW garage in Morocco has a part, and it'll take 4 weeks for it to come, but we've only got 4 weeks left. So we thought, trip over, we're done. There was tears, there was sadness, and they said, well, we'll do you a service as well because you need a service. It might help with the oil, don't know why, but so they were doing a service for us. In the meantime, we've then found a Mr. Turbo guy near Agadir, which is near the surfing place that we wanted to go anyway. What a coincidence.
Done some research on some of the forums that I'm in, and apparently this guy's an expert because it's a turbo specialist shop. It only specialises in fixing turbos and replacing turbos. But because VW are typical main dealership garages that anyone with common sense don't use, including me at home, they've done a service, and now the dash is lit up like a Christmas tree. We've got an engine light on, we've got a glow plug light on, and we've got, I think it's the DPF light on.
So they said to us last night, just run it for half an hour and they should go because there's oil on them. So we ended up doing even longer. We did an hour because it ended up going all around the houses to come back on ourselves, and they're still on. So we're up at 7:30 again, going back to the VW garage.
Somewhere, I think, in the testing, they must have put more oil into it, which is just horrific. There was no oil in any of the problems. The only thing that was happening was we were burning oil a bit too quick. So now,
so the van's come out worse. Yeah, it's come out worse than when it went in.
I hate it.
So it's midday and we're still waiting. We've just come outside for some sun because we're going insane.
We've just been making like slight jaunts to cafes and walking back and sitting inside and sitting outside. We've just gone to look at the Porsches next door.
Like we can afford them.
We're bored.
So bored. But we have been looking on the tracker and they're literally just driving it. They're not even inspecting it. It's a car. They're literally driving it, which was what we did last night to burn the oil off. Bored isn't.
I wish you didn't even let them touch it now. Yeah, we've had a few good responses about this guy who does turbos or fixes them.
Oh yeah, you rang him before, didn't you?
I managed to speak to him on WhatsApp and stuff, and he was saying like our issue isn't bad, so it shouldn't be too much of a hindrance for him to fix the seal on it or even to replace it, because I found out that our turbo is the exact same as a Golf's, a Passat's, an Audi A3s, so there's going to be loads of them available to swap here. It's just that these don't want to touch it because they have to order a brand new part from Volkswagen Germany. So it looks promising for us, but all they need to do is just clear off these issues or replace them, and then we can actually get to the guy who might be able to keep us on the road. At the moment, honestly, these jokers are just playing us around. All they had to do was service it like they wanted to do because they wanted our money, and he still managed to mess that up. The van is literally in worse condition after we've took it back from him. This is the main dealership. Have a look, just pan the camera around to him. This is literally creme de la creme main dealership. There's literally security to get in. The whole place is monitored.
Look at that though, like how African is that? So weird that we're just in a Porsche and stuff and Africa's there.
We are blown away by this country, and we've only literally had a tip of our tongue on it. I don't even know if anyone says the tip of your tongue on it. It doesn't even make sense.
We don't know anymore.
I'm fed up.
This petrol station has had so much money off us. We're going back again. Oh look, that's what smells nice. There's a tagine going there.
Oh yeah, they're probably there cooking it.
Hey, can we have some of your tagine, mate?
That is actually so innovative.
That's so good. I want a tagine.
There's actually a place.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, 6 minutes away.
I think Raj just found a little restaurant we could go to or a cafe.
I don't understand though. We asked the workers.
And they said there's nothing.
He said there's nothing this way. The only thing you've got is a cafe in the petrol station, which is just a shop. Doesn't sell food. But here, I've just found a restaurant that's a 6-minute walk away. That looks.
Let's go and have a look. We found a place.
I can't believe we went to the garage the first time.
I know. Well, all day yesterday and today. Anyway, found a place. He was pushing the starter salad on us, but why not? And then we've got a big vegetable tagine to share. Unreal. It's only around the corner. I can't believe we've missed this place.
Can't fault the service here, and the food is excellent.
They're so good.
Food is so good here.
It is.
Everything is so fresh. I'll tell you now, I've never had a nicer tangerine in my life
They're amazing.
than on the side of the road.
Cracking them.
That's what I was saying to Beth. I actually reckon they inject him with something like addictive, like there's a bit of crack in there or something. 'Cause every time you have one, you have to have 10. And
So fresh.
oh, they're so nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look at that. Beautiful.
Get that bread in there, right onto the bottom.
Go on, give it a
All
go.
them juices and flavours. Good, very good. I'll have to go.
We literally asked them, is there no meat in it? Is it a veggie one? And they were like, yeah, it's just veg, no meat. Literally beef in it. You've got to pick around it. Annoyingly, it was full of beef, that tagine. So I've just had to pick the vegetables off the top and not have any sauce or anything.
I made it awkward by having to translate in 2 languages, not to have any meat in it. And Beth was like, oh, it's okay, we'll just get it. And I was like, no, they need to know no meat. And they were like, yes, no meat, vegetable. Came, more beef than you could ever imagine.
But on the plus note, we had a message while I was in there that the van is done, so let's go and get Tilly.
Is the shell garage? Oh.
We've got the van back, but first of all, pull down our bloody curtain, which Rye did already break, so we've had to temporarily knock some pins into it, so it was buggered anyway.
Wow.
So yeah, curtain's broke again, brilliant. They keep getting this pillow out of my mates as well,
What was that? Was that tucked away? Was that hidden away?
That was tucked away, and that's out again. That obviously you're handing it all around the garage. So me mates, I'm sorry. I hid that away this time because yesterday it was just left out.
Basically, he's turned around and said, all the driver has done is just keep driving until your catalytic converter flushes out the excess oil that from when we've tested it.
It's used 3 bars of petrol, by the way.
Yeah, so he said he's been doing it for an hour, but we've been tracking him for 3 hours. So I said, but has he replaced the oil? And the guy said, I don't know. I went, I need to speak to him. So he's come out and he's checked the oil, and he had a bit of a smirk on the face, like, why is he here checking the oil? The oil's on halfway. And then he's gone, well, of course the oil's going to be on halfway because it's coming out the turbo. So I've gone, so why have you left us with a van with half the oil in it? Is it safe to drive or is it not? Because all you've done is make it worse, then flush it out and then charge us with petrol and then make us wait around. And then they've just come back to us then and said, there's a garage we know, I can contact my boss to get the details. We'll get a price for you and get it done. But it's not brand new, it's not imported. It's a used turbo that can be reconditioned.
But that's basically what we was going to go and do with Mr. Turbo. We're 3 hours away.
Yes. So now we've got to make the decision who we choose.
Right, we've come back to a campsite to decide because we thought we'll give them both a message, see what's going on. Rai, in his part, thinks Mr. Turbo. So I think we're going to go to Mr. Turbo because, like Rai says, if you specialise in that, you're obviously good at it. And he's been talking to him for ages. He's been chatting to him.
It seems to be
He's his best mate.
You're going to go for a normal mechanic
Go.
or a turbo, a turbo specialist.
Yeah, you go turbo
Is that
specialist,
is
don't
that
you?
not is that not an obvious answer?
Yeah.
It's like you could ask Usain Bolt to play right wing and he's going to be fast, and he can probably control the football and overtake players because he's fast. But you're going to pick, Frank Ribery. You're going to pick Frank Ribery over.
Well, he's got to
Usain Bolt,
justify himself all the time with
because
this.
Frank Ribery's actually a left-footed right winger, but this is besides the point. Maybe I'm not making. Tell me if I'm making sense or not.
Anyway, on this campsite, there's loads of French, right? And they keep walking around with baguettes.
Is that about the guy you've just spotted?
The one with the beret.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps
You may
driving
not need to
past with
replace
the
the turbo
beret.
if your vehicle's in consume.
If you've seen our Albania, we've seen that we were trying to find car games, and then we found this one called Shithead. And we actually really enjoyed it. We've not played it in a while, so I was sat out here in the sun. I thought, little game of Shithead, but This guy's like Raj's new dad.
Oh! It's in my pocket. There's always an answer. Yeah, done it. Oh no, because Joe's only got one card left. Can't be high. You've got to be taking the piss. How's your last card, that? Right, you lot, fitting right in. I tell you what, you could do some serious damage with this.
We found the baguettes where they're getting them from.
Feel really French. I picked it up out of his hand and went, oh, j'adore le français parce que c'est intéressant.
There's a little shop on the campsite and he was dead friendly as well. He was like, hi.
I want you to guess. We got eight.
I can't see now.
9.
And a free one.
No. Oh, that's 9 here.
Yeah,
oh,
so 10.
So we got, 10.
Because he gave us one
Wow,
to try.
he did. He was one to try. 10 of them. Honestly, best oranges you'll ever
Yeah,
eat.
it's amazing, the oranges.
Baguette, that'll take your jaw off. I want you all to guess at home now. £1.
How good's that?
£1. Oranges, that £1.
Amazing. It's great out here.
You really feel like a king out here, I'm telling you.
Morning!
We are off to Mr. Turbo, or as Rai calls him, Daddy Turbo.
We was WhatsApping each other last night like best friends, trying to figure out what turbo part we need and all this stuff, so seems keen.
So fingers crossed today's the day we sort out the turbo. These are great. What are they called?
I can't remember.
Oh. Like a potato scone though, great.
So, you're all dying to know, and so are we. But the show goes on.
Mr. Turbo fixed our turbo. What a guy.
What a guy. He's invited us round for dinner with his wife. He was offering us lunch. He was such a cool guy.
He was lovely.
He could have so easily just said to us, new turbo, this much. We would have paid it and been like, oh God, that's such a bummer. He was like, turbo's fine. Turbo gasket's gone. We'll do it right here for you. €130. Get in there.
So good. Couldn't believe it. We honestly thought it was going to be grands down and going home, and now we can carry on.
We can
literally
literally carry on. We've had a few test drives around, and it's just perfect. Back on the road.
So we just spent a few days relaxing and surfing as well. We were really burnt out from the whole Bosnia to Africa journey, and then the whole turbo
waiting rooms for
things.
12 hours a day.
Yeah. So it was completely burnt out. So we've had a few days and now we're absolutely loving it. So make sure you watch our next Morocco vlog where we'll show you the true experience of Morocco. No turbos breaking, no getting overwhelmed in the towns.
Yeah.
And hopefully for a better...
Gnarly waves.
Loads of gnarly waves. And loads of good stuff to come. So thank you very much for watching. See you next one.
Before you go, please do us a favour and like and subscribe to help our little baby channel and our dreams grow.
Yeah, it's free and it means the world to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you on the next
Bye.
one.